Hey everybody, this is Chris Dill with Virginia SEO. We're on week 5 of our practical application search engine optimization training. We are discussing keyword research. Keyword research is a pretty broad topic and it involves finding relevant search terms for your website so that your customers can find you based on what your website is about, what your business is offering, or even just terms that you think your customers would be looking for. It's all about positioning yourself in front of your customers. So the end goal is for you to show up when your customers are doing website searches on Google and other search providers. That's what keyword research is. It's finding out what terms are going to work for your website and your business, and finding out how to use them in your website so that your website shows up for your customers when they search. We are here, of course, with Colonial Driving School. Tobias Noyes is here. The topic for the keyword research that we're going to be discussing is going to be Colonial Driving School's website, which is available at colonialdrivingschool.com. You can go browse over there now and check it out while we do the introduction. After this short introduction, we're going to jump right into the middle of keyword research. Now, a little disclaimer here, I had actually recorded about 45 minutes of introductory video, and then there was a problem with the file and I actually lost the file. So this little brief introduction is just a quick replacement of the lost keyword research files. So keyword is not a word, but it's a phrase. So anytime that I say keyword, I don't mean one word, but I mean your keyword phrase. So for Colonial Driving School is one of their keyword phrases. Also, a keyword phrase for them is Colonial Driving School, and also Driving School in Hopewell, Virginia. These are all keyword phrases. We just call them keywords because it's easier to say. A keyword is a search term. When I sit down at Google and I am looking for a search engine optimization company in Virginia, I'm going to search for Virginia SEO. That search term is my keyword. My website is optimized for that keyword, and that's one of my pages is optimized for that keyword. Typically on a website you want to optimize every single page for one or more different keywords so that you can show up in multiple search terms. So Virginia SEO isn't going to just show up for the search term Virginia SEO, but it might also show up for Virginia search engine optimization or Virginia inbound marketing or just plain old inbound marketing. This is all through optimization in a way to use keywords to position your website in front of searchers, which is your customer base. Keyword research can be difficult and it can be time consuming. The way I look at it is when I first launch a website, I do like a low level keyword research. I probably spend 4 or 5 hours doing keyword research for a small home website, a small business website. So as the website develops and you start to learn how traffic patterns are going and you start to see the keyword performance, this usually evolves into something a lot larger. My ongoing clients, I pretty much am doing a couple hours a week of keyword research, modification, and optimization. So it can be time consuming, especially if you're a lay person, you're not into web design, you're not into search engine optimization. This is okay. You just need to watch this video, just take it slow, mess around with the tools that I show you, and I give it 2 weeks and you're going to be pretty comfortable in doing keyword research. Certainly enough to optimize your own small business website. There are lots of different research styles and tools. So I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to give you my tools and my style. You can take it or leave it. You can use it just for information purposes, or you can actually copy my style. If you watch another video on keyword research, you will see different styles and different tools. I'm not saying one way is better than the other. I'm just showing you what works for me, and it does work for me, as we can see by several of my clients ranking on the front pages of Google. So we're going to jump into the video now. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into keyword research here. So go to adwords.google.com and sign in with your Gmail account, and then up top select tools and then keyword planner. It'll bring you to this list of 4 different links. Each of those links is used differently depending on what you're looking for, but today we're just going to be using this first link. This is the main one that I use anyway. So when you click it, it opens up this box. This box is where we're searching for our keywords. So this is where you put in your main product or service, your search term. In this instance, it's going to be driving school. That is the main business offering of Colonial Driving School, and it just makes sense to put it there. The landing page field is if your website's already published, you can put your landing page or your home page there, and what will happen is the keyword tool will pull keywords out of your home page and sort of optimize your results to better fit your home page. Categories is useful at times. I don't use categories all the time, but when I'm first starting out with keyword research, I do use categories. Before we actually go into the categories and discuss this box any further, I just want to drop a little note about where you get your keywords from. So when I initiate a project with a client, I'll usually send them a feeler email like, hey, just so you know, I'm looking for a bunch of keywords associated with your business. I'll usually get a couple of results back. A business owner will send me 5 keywords, and then I'll ask a receptionist or something, they'll send me 5 keywords. So what I typically do is I'll ask the client, if you were a customer, if you were your best customer, what would you be searching for on Google to find your website? I also look at what their business is, and I come up with keywords. I also look at if they have any marketing material or any emails, or I look at their email signatures. I look at their domain names. All of these things go into coming up with a keyword. So for instance, Colonial Driving School. Right from that name, I'm already going to pull a whole bunch of keyword terms without actually even talking to the client. It's going to be driving school, Colonial Driving School, Colonial Heights Driving School, Virginia Driving School, driver's education, behind the wheel training, etc., etc. This is how you get your starter list. I suggest everybody puts together a starter list before they dive deep into what we're about to talk about, because this tool that we're about to run, you can run this on each of your keywords to find out if that keyword's going to be good. So right now we're going to use this tool on driving school, but when I'm done researching driving school, I'm going to come back to this tool and I'm going to run it on Colonial Driving School or Virginia Driving School or Virginia Driver's Education. These are all keywords that I've gotten from the client or from basic cursory research, or even from just doing Google searches for what I think people would be searching for. So let's jump into the categories.